Mr Farage is after Labour seats as well, and I think the number now was they came second in 89 seats to Labour. How worried should the party be about the threat?
I think people should be very concerned about reform because they're not just a threat to individual parties, but I actually think they're a threat to democracy because they are offering easy answers to real problems, which are not a solution and will just increase people's distrust and disillusionment. But what I didn't see is any acknowledgement, and we haven't seen this either from Kemi Badenoch, that reform is a problem. They're saying it's not a problem until they say, look, we're really up against it. They won't start dealing with it.
No, they're saying it's a problem. They're just not saying it's a threat to democracy. It's a threat to the Uni Party. It's the Democrats' playbook. Next thing you know, they'll be accusing Nigel Farage of being Adolf Hitler. Let's get it straight. It was Labour that betrayed Brexit. It was Labour that stabbed British farmers in the back. It was Labour that left pensioners out in the cold. And Harriet, of all people, of the Labour Party, are lecturing us on reform, are lecturing reform about democracy. Pull the other one. You people are the anti-democratic fascists that you speak of. Here's the truth. Reform isn't a threat to democracy. Reform is a threat to that duopoly. They're rattling the cosy little setup that Labour and the Tories have stitched up like a kipper for decades. Centuries. A century. Harriet can't stand it, right? She says, oh, no, we must not let the people have a choice. They will choose incorrectly like they did with Brexit. I can see her metaphorically clutching at her pearls. She'd rather you are stuck with the same tired faces, offering the same tired non-answers. Reform, new kid on the block, and it's got the establishment running
James
scared.
McMurdoch.
Yesterday, a former Labour deputy leader referenced my party as a threat to democracy. Now, I'm sure that was a cute turn of phrase for television, but given the framework you've laid out for elections next year to be gained so easily, isn't the real threat here potentially the Labour Party?
But hey, keep talking, Harriet, because I tell you what, every time you sneer at ordinary voters, reform gets that little bit stronger. Reform gets that little bit higher in the public polling. And you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Democracy or duopoly? You decide.